This is not going to be like HR related questions today. I'm going to do a how get to know me tag. I've seen a few people do that on their pages, so why not do that myself? So people kind of get to know who I am. So I'm going to research, well, not research, but find a few questions on the internet. So I have my laptop here. I didn't want to look at questions beforehand because I wanted to be kind of natural with the video. So let me search for a few questions and we're going to start in a few minutes. So I'm gonna search get to know me. I have know me tag coming up. I'm sorry, I had an email pop up. So get to know me tag questions. Let's see what type of questions they have here. So I just want y'all to know ahead of time that I'm gonna overlook questions that are like personal. So I can answer a few of them, but I feel like sometimes on social media, websites, or YouTube, people are giving out too much personal information. So any questions that I feel that are not necessary to answer, then I'm not going to answer. So where did you grow up? I grew up in New Orleans, Louisiana. My dad was in the military, so I traveled a lot. But I've been to Germany. When I first started grade school, we started when I started when we were in Germany. My dad was in the army, like I said. Where do you currently live? Not a question I'm going to answer. Who was your first best friend? Like I say, my dad was in the army, so we moved around a lot. So I don't think I have necessarily a first best friend. I did have a girl named Danielle Green. I think we were like really close as friends, but we, moving around, you kind of lose contact with some people. How tall are you? How tall are you? I guess like 5'4". I don't know. I know I'm short. Dogs or cats? Neither. I do not like things that jump around, that's hop, that's unpredictable. I don't do animals. No offense to anybody who does, but I just don't do animals. Like I don't like stuff that hops on the couch, and just not an animal person. A lot of times when I go to my in-laws, they have a dog and they have to put the dog up because I do not do animals. Funniest moment throughout high school. I don't think I have one. I know one time when I was in junior high walking up the stairs, I tried to trip somebody and I fell. And it was more of an embarrassing moment. And then in junior high, I tried to reach for like one of my friends. I was trying to lean over in the desk and the whole desk fell over. So that was very embarrassing. It was funny to everybody else, but it was embarrassing to me. What year were you born? 1989. I guess I answered it. Are you have you gone to college? Yes, I just graduated with my master's in human resource management. I also went for my bachelor's in psychology. I initially was going for nursing, but let's just say nursing did not work out for me. When I first went to college, I partied a lot. I went to like just about every party every Thursday. And I didn't do too well when I first started nursing, so I was trying to kind of take an easy route, and so I did psychology. Once I graduated my bachelor's, like, to be completely honest, I barely survived college. For my master's, that was for graduate school, that was a lot easier. It wasn't easier so far as like taking it, but I done a lot better. I think I graduated with like a 3. I really don't know what the GPA was, but it was decent enough for me to graduate. So yeah. What is your favorite drink? I guess Sprite. I guess I have to say Sprite. You're wearing perfume. What's the scent? Well, right now I'm not wearing any perfume. My favorite scent of perfume is Coco Chanel Mademoiselle. And I just tried a new scent, but I can't remember the name of it. But I like it. I have a tester of it because I wanted to try it out first because it was a little too expensive, so I didn't buy it. But yeah. Tea or coffee? I guess I have to go with tea. Coffee doesn't really do anything for me, but at my old job I liked it because it was free and I used to drink it every morning just because. What are your life goals? My life goals, I just want to make money. No. So I've always wanted to work. Well, not always, but like these last like couple of years, 6 years, 7 years, I've always wanted to work in HR from HR standpoint. I've always wanted to, you know, buy a nice house, like provide for my family, so far as my kids and stuff like that, putting them in school. I don't know. I really don't have an answer. Like my goal is to always, my life goal overall is to always be a better version of myself. So I want to always be able to progress within life. Like I want to do better than what I've seen done. I want to be a person who motivates others. I think I have a lot of good advice to give sometimes, and sometimes I just like to hear myself talk, but I like to see people do better. And if I can be any type of influence on those people, like I would like to. I just like to see people succeed. Like I've just always been that person. Like I love seeing other people win. So so far as my kids and stuff, like I just want them to be the best version of themselves as well. I just want them to succeed in life, and I want to do everything that I can in my power to provide them a life in which they have, you know, everything not available to them, but I'm in a position to where I can send my kids to school if needed, if that's what they want to do. Like I just want to be in a position where I can provide for my kids so they won't have to live like a hard life, I guess. Of course they're gonna have to get their own, but I just want to be able, I don't want to hinder them in any way because of choices that I make or could possibly make that will affect them. So next question. I don't know if that I really answered that question, but y'all get the point. What sports do you play or have you played? So I played softball when I was like in the 5th grade, and the ball hit my thumb and that was a wrap. Like I had to go get an x-ray and all that stuff like that, and like I think I hurt my daddy's soul because I've never been a sports person. Now when I was in high school, I was in ROTC all 4 years. Whoop whoop. I loved ROTC. I wanted to do the Army at one point, but let's just say I didn't do it. Have movie Friday? Probably because I know all the words. Lion King, because my brother used to watch that. Like we've been watching that movie since my brother was little. He was born in 1995, and that was just a movie that my mama played prior to having him, if I'm not mistaken. I think so, but yeah. Who are your favorite YouTubers? I don't have any. Sorry, don't get offended. I just never really been into YouTube. I just kind of started with this whole channel only because I want to help others, and I don't know how far this is going to go. I've never been a person who really like stays committed to stuff. I get bored easily. However, I just want to be able to help other people. Are you single or taken? I's married. I's married now. What is your idea of a dream date? Eating a whole bunch of food, laying on the couch, watching some scary movies because I'm scary, but I can only watch movies with other people because I don't like to be at home by myself, like after I watch a scary movie. I don't think I have really just a dream date. I don't have a dream date. How long was your longest relationship? This marriage. I've been with my husband for like close to 8 years, like 7, 8 years. I'm not a person who keeps up with the dates and stuff like that. I know some people be like, we've been together for like 6 years and 4 months. I just never been that type of person. Like, I don't keep up with dates. I'm not a date person. It took me the longest to remember my child's birthday. Please don't come for me, y'all. It's just, I've never been a person who kind of sticks with dates. How would you describe your fashion sense? I don't have a fashion sense. I'm not a person into brands. I typically, like, if I see something I like, I'll get it. A lot of times my husband has to tell me, babe, that does not match. Yeah, I'm not a fashionable person. I'm not into the trends or anything like that. I pretty much, if I like it, I buy it. I'm cheap. So a lot of times I look at a tag and I'm like, baby, you're not worth it. So that's just how I am. I've just never been into like the tennis shoes, the name brand stuff, the name brand purses. Like, if I get something that's name brand, I'm like, oh yeah, thank you. But I'm just not into the brands. I like cheap stuff. Not cheap, but if I can get a deal, I want it. If I can get that discount, I want it. What is your go-to hairstyle? So I have dreads. I don't know if you could really see that, but yeah, I have dreads somewhere up in here. They're short. I was natural at one point. I'm really not into like doing hair and stuff like that. That's why I have these braids. They've been here for almost a month. But I don't have a go-to hairstyle. If I could say one, I would say like 2 twists going to the back. But now I'm bald-headed because my dread's short, and so I can't do that hairstyle. So yeah. How many siblings do you have? Tricky question. So it's not really tricky, but I have like a biological father, and then I have a guy who raised me, who I call dad. So I have 4 brothers on my mom's side. I have a stepbrother on my stepdad's side, the guy who raised me, and then, so that's 5. And then I have a brother who passed on my biological side, then a brother who's still living, and then I have, ooh, that don't even seem right. I'm gonna add it up and see. It's a whole bunch of us. Yeah. So anyways, what is your go-to fast food order? Right now I'm doing pescatarian, so I don't have like my go-to fast food item would be probably the Popeye shrimp with some beans and rice, or a Filet-O-Fish sandwich. Yeah, that's all I have right now. Do you use a PC or a Mac? I don't have a Mac. I'm cheap. This is the laptop I used when I was in college. We got the little button that's missing right here. So yeah, I'm just not that fancy. And what is your most memorable vacation memory? I don't know, but I know one that was very enjoyable was the bachelorette weekend getaway with some of my bridesmaids, and my maid of honor. Like, I think I had so much fun because that was the first time that I've ever done a cruise, and it was just very different for me. Like, it was so much fun, like, to just go with your homegirls and be on a cruise and just have a good time. Like, that was so much fun. And we had a destination wedding, so to me that felt like a vacation too. And like, our wedding was like the bomb.com. Like, it was so legit. Do you have any bad habits? Yes, I chew the side of my mouth. So that sounds weird, but I chew, like, I chew the skin off my inner cheek, and my inner lips and all that great stuff. I don't know why. My dad does that. He done it since I was a little kid, like my stepdad. But my dad, anytime I say dad, I'm talking about my stepdad, the guy who raised me, who gave me his last name. I guess I just picked up that habit from him. Tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. Y'all don't know a lot about me, so but a lot of things, like, one thing that a person doesn't typically know when they first meet me is that I have tattoos. It always shocks people that I have tattoos, but I have tattoos. Like, I mean, I don't have a lot of them, but I have tattoos. I guess that's something interesting. I don't know. What is your favorite Netflix show? I don't think I have one. What is the craziest thing that you've ever done? I don't want to say that, because it sounds bad, and I don't want people to know about that. What was your dream job as a kid? So as a kid, I always wanted to be a person who filed papers. I don't know why. Like every time we would like play like house or something like that, like I'll be the person like, I'm at work, typing on the computer, calling, just filing. I had a thing for filing papers for some odd reason. I don't know why. And look at me, I'm in HR. So I guess, I mean, I was always meant to do this. Let me see. They have a lot of questions that's just stupid to me. What are your pet peeves? A person that's Max. I cannot stand a person who chews with their mouth open. Like, that is so annoying. Like, I will literally stop eating because I can't stand to hear people smack. Like, dude, that is so annoying. Like, I cannot stand to hear people smack. I'm gonna answer one more question, so I'm gonna find one good. What is your favorite values in friends? I like people in friends. I like a person who's genuine, a supportive friend, secretive, just a person who's there, like judgment free. Like I like people, friends who are genuinely themselves and like to see each other succeed. I have a group of friends, and I feel like they're really great people. We haven't been friends for that long though, but it's been like a year and a half or something like that. But these group of females, I feel like they motivate each other. They're uplifting. We have group text messages. Like, it's just, even though they're not my like biological sisters or whatever, it's just good to know that somebody else has your back. Of course, we're still working out the kinks and still getting to know each other. Like, I mean, some of them are old friends too, but we all become like collectively like one group of friends. And I like people who I really take interest in are people who just love to see each other exceed. Like it's just something about people who love to see each other succeed. I'm just messing all those words up, but y'all get the point. Like, I want to know that I have somebody in my corner sometimes when things are going wrong. Like, we're not always perfect. Like, nobody's perfect at all. But some days you're just not going to have your stuff together. And sometimes you just need a person that you can turn to and just be like, hey, like, just come over. No questions asked. Like, just be here. Like, sometimes you have those days. How do you get along with your family? Our family is kind of distant, kind of, sort of. Like, I think we get along, but we don't do like family reunions and stuff like that. Like, that's just never been a thing. We've had some people pass in our family, which kind of I guess we don't get together as much. I think the only thing that really brings us together is like funerals and weddings. It sucks, but yeah. I think that's it. That's all I have. Like, they have probably like 30-something questions. I don't know how many questions I answered, but oh wait, what is the biggest struggle you overcame? Graduating. So I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna leave it alone. So I think the biggest struggle was getting through school. Like, honestly, I didn't think I had it in me, to be honest. Like, I did not think that I was college material. Prior to even, and I'm getting emotional because like I'm just thinking about the fact that like I'm where I started at. Like, I've come a long way, and I honestly didn't think I had it in me. Like, I didn't think that I would finish school. Like, I struggled. I mean, I didn't struggle. It's just I just wasn't all there at some points in life when I was in school. And I'm just happy. Like, I'm happy where I'm at now. Like, I have my master's degree. Like, your girl have a master's degree in HR. Like, some people say like you're just because you have a degree doesn't mean anything. Like, degrees, when you earn that degree, like, it sometimes it's a struggle. Like, every like blood, sweat, and tears. Like, I've been through so much. Like, so yeah. Okay, I'm done, y'all. I done got all emotional about my degree and stuff like that. But yep, that was a big struggle for me. So now I'm done. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm done. I done got all emotional and stuff like that. But yeah, I would have to say earning my degree, my bachelor's degree and my master's degree, like, struggle, baby. But I overcame it. And I'm here to share my experiences with you all. So I hope you like my video. Comment, like, subscribe. I hope y'all like what y'all see. Bye.